Awesome, man. Cheers, Machiavelli. Go catch him on D16 Machiavelli on Twitter. This guy is an absolute boss. We're moving into the finals in a moment. Sygib, I think that proposition worries me a lot, so I don't know if I'm happy to have my my toe sacked. This is peculiar. But the grand final is upon us. It is Raisy. It is GaRpy, and they just decided that they're gonna machine gun each other and go for it. Yo, Rolly the one with the 4 months going out on a limb. I predict another Maestro win. I think Rolly, you might have this. If two of the top 4 teams are in it, you give me pillow. If not, I'll write your stream on my chest. Okay, deal. I'll take that. That's a deal I'm after. I'll get free promotion when you go to the beach. Alright, I'm gonna follow GaRpy. He's got a good amount of damage, a great amount of control. I think that's just some blood pool regeneration going on. Totem on the exit. He's gonna find Raisy now. He's gotta hit the rockets, and GaRpy's landing. It's like he's possessed right now. He's playing great. Totem's gonna be found. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna get hit by that one as well. GaRpy does unfortunately miss his shot just then. And Raisy's gonna lock him down now. No Sharpie. Okay, I don't know, man. We need to discuss this deal by here. Oh, no tattoos. Okay, I don't know if I can agree. The deal was looking so good until that point. GaRpy is actually going to double jump his way through there. Totem does find its way onto him. Gonna get a good rocket on the teleport to exit. Oh my god, that was close on the rail. There's another health bubble that is definitely needed, but GaRpy's laying on some good pressure. Unfortunately, that rocket wasn't very direct. ZRG, totem gone. To be fair, Pie here, I bought it from. I can't remember where I bought it from, like Redbubble or something like that. I'll just there. I'll give you it. That's the information I have. All right. That's not very nice, Moonfire. GaRpy has collected a few extra resources at the moment. He seems pretty chill right now. There is Heavy in a second. He's going to go out on a bit of a limb. Avoids the tri-bolt. Aggressive push from Raisy. Nice move from him. Secures the Heavy without having to dabble into some... Well, and risking being hit by some rails or something like that. That was a good move from Raisy. Holding up at that area. While GaRpy was staring down at the Mega. You can tell he's keeping on the timings. Oh, he's hitting rockets, but Raisy's stack is just so much better. GaRpy did use his die orb already. Last rocket. Landing a slither of damage, but Raisy still going to be able to stack up without any issues. And I think he's going to try and hold on to some position at Heavy. GaRpy's over there. He's got the rail out to begin with. Lucky that he didn't get punished further. Is he going to go in? Oh, the rail lands anyway. Great work from Raisy then.
Prepare to fight.
I need to just sort out an overlay very quickly, guys, and
2, 1.
We're going to be awesome. Hopefully the stream won't move for you. Unfortunately, Machiavelli has had to depart. Anyway, I'm back in this. Oh, the orb. He's going to go through it. He gets the rocket out eventually, but that was a little bit of a slow switch there. Could almost have gotten punished then. GaRpy to be a little bit careful, but however, does he know that Raisy is still so weak? Raisy finds a way through the teleporter, finds some more health bubbles. GaRpy's control looks good. Is he going to attack this? I think Raisy heard him going there, so will not be able to. 100 damage rail would have killed him then. We're going to risk it even if GaRpy wanted to go through that dire orb. That would have been a fight Raisy wouldn't want to take. And still quiet. Knowing that GaRpy's control still good. Oh, he actually went through this. He's supposed to get dire orb of his own, but GaRpy's move was kind of cheap. I've never really seen something work like that from that angle. That was very nice from GaRpy. You know, even though Raisy was playing with Ranger and could have gotten a dire orb himself to possibly even finish up the kill, I just don't think he was ready for such an angle. Might follow up on this one. Gets the rocket out in the end, caught him up in the air, and finishes off with the midi. And now heavy up in just a second. GaRpy looking possibly good to close this round out unless something goes horribly wrong. Extra damage. Not going to go through the orb. Checks out the teleporter. And sees if he can sandwich Raisy, but Raisy doubles back into the rocket room. GaRpy should be fine to keep holding on to control. Problem is now closing the gap if he wants to finish off the round. At this stage, he's probably still after the frag and capitalizing on his control. But if he's not able to get the kill within the next minute and a half, he's probably just going to start playing at a time. Maybe even less than the next minute and a half. Right now, he's got to keep challenging, especially because he's not that much stronger than Raisy. If he takes a rail now and doesn't return the damage, he's in trouble. Oh god, he has done a bit of damage. The heavy did go over to Raisy. No rails exchanged. And mega health in a second. Raisy might have an in on this. All of a sudden, game might be hard for GaRpy. Oh, the dire orb is perfect from him, though. And that is going to be Raisy falling in the second round. 1 for 1.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 3.
Round 3. I'm checking out GaRpy off the beginning. Does get a totem down. It gets a totem down, but it disintegrates immediately from the rail. Not the best investment in a totem, but he's almost already got the second totem available to him. He needs to put down somewhere. He's going to put it on the tele exit. Oh, he actually goes through on this. GaRpy was not expecting the aggression. Raisy's just like, well, yeah, I'll lock down that one. Dire Orb defense is going to keep Raisy at bay. A bit of chip damage. I think GaRpy will probably go for rockets if he can. He's walking up there with Gauntlet out as far as I can tell. And just made the leap across. Raising out to back in. Oh my god. air rocket would have landed would have been unreal from GaRpy, but somehow, and last direct is found by Raisy. And he's looking good to take another round for himself. Now has to be careful. Going versus Doom. Direwolf come out. Oh, there's a lot of damage done by GaRpy. He even finds the frag in the end, and he's going to realize that Mega should be up soon. Can he get this? Uh-oh. Machine gun out. Oh my god. He's going to come back at him, though. And Raisy sees him take the Mega, and he's like, you know what? I can't do it. And just LV. He's ignored the heavy completely for a moment. Good rocket, though, from Raisy. That's bought himself a tiny bit of space. That is nasty damage. GaRpy's gonna go into this. Sees the Mega, but the rocket was on point. If he didn't land that rocket, Raisy gets Mega, and he continues to survive. Oh, he's found him. Totem in the way, but he's just hit so much damage with rockets. GaRpy continues to be in front.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
GaRpy again. Is he going to lose a totem? I find it very strange that he uses that totem so much. He's lost it again immediately. I do not get it. Whoa. Sudden attack over there, but GaRpy does get an extra 100 damage from that. One more tick, and he can go through the teleporter if he wants. No, he's not. He's going to hold position here. Another rocket. Direwolf to come through. Rail misses from him. That's actually a pretty painful shot. He might stick in there for one more. Oh no. Oh, sorry. Totem fixed everything for him. LG. Oh, okay. Defensive rocket again. Keeping Raisy going. Very forward totem. Would like to see GaRpy challenge for a rocket soon. Whoa, what a rail, in fact. Back up the bounce pad, and that is gold for GaRpy. It might not be too long till Raisy's like, right, let's go corrupted keep and let me show you the meaning of anarchy. Or alternatively, not anarchy.
My life sustains you.
300 collective health and armor. Raisy dodges away from those rockets quite comfortably. Gets an okay rocket on the mid-air to follow up. Again, GaRpy having to hit a lot of these shots, and Raisy's timing is not pinpoint accurate. GaRpy's going to jump across to the heavy now. His timing has been perfect. He's done a great... Actually, GaRpy has done a great job with his timing lately. He's not always been someone... typically where that's his biggest focus in a game, and it's often held him back in the distant past. Right now his control game is fantastic. Looks like he's got a couple of totems waiting there, so Raisy should know he cannot go through that teleporter. GaRpy going to keep controlling the weapons that he needs. He's not going to overcommit to a fight. With 1 minute and 40 left to win this round, why throw it away now? He would love to get the kill to close this one out. put some pressure onto Raisy. That heavy costs a lot, but Raisy hits him mid-air. And he might be able to get into this. Just as I was saying, he doesn't need to push. He starts pushing. It wasn't a requirement then. Oh my god, he actually went in for Mega. Does starve Raisy of a couple of extra resources, but it's not like GaRpy's well off himself. I hear him legging it towards another part of the map. Finds a couple of health bubbles by rockets. That's quite a sneaky place to have totem. Is GaRpy going to get rid of it? Yeah, he does. I think GaRpy might be playing the clock. Oh god, no. He's gone in for that, but a perfect initiation rocket. That initiation rocket might allow him to go in for heavy to do something here, but I think with the champion advantage, it's time to just settle back. 30 seconds to go. And GaRpy will be one map away from winning the grand finals. Your ESWC champion. We'll be back saying, oh, Raisy misses out on the rail. He's got 15 seconds to do something. The rail could end up being important. But he's got to chase. Does he hear him? Might have been just too late. GaRpy doesn't have a die orb at all, but is there an extra angle? Can't get one in time. If he turned around, maybe something would have happened, but he would have needed another 1 to 3 seconds on the clock. Has anyone ever won coming from lower bracket? Well, last weekend, actually, Wenger won the winner bracket final versus Agent and lost in the grand final 2-1 to Agent in the first series and 2-1 again in the second. It was a real crazy series, actually. But we are moving into the second map in this one. Let me push away my face. It is GaRpy, who is a map up. I'm watching him at the moment with Visor. It's a good initial rocket, but he's not really able to push afterwards. But apart from last weekend, it doesn't happen very often winning with a lower bracket. I'll be backing up onto the heavy. And he's surely going to be able to lock this one down. He's done so much damage. Finds one totem. The amount of time that's been in the game, he could surely press through the teleporter to LG. He's just, his choice of weapons right now just isn't totally optimal. He's allowing Raisy to get a teeny bit of space by not pushing over here. So he's going to take this rotation. I think now he's going to push in for the Mega and for the kill. Raisy's getting so much damage, and he can't push through the teleporter. He's lost all the overstack he had with the armor, and all of a sudden he's got to back off again. He needs to find his way over to that lightning gun. Machine gun damage coming out again. And GaRpy's losing out on the edge that he had kind of built himself. Good damage from him then. Now to push. Mega will be up in a moment. I think Raisy realized he can't take it straight away. But GaRpy doesn't cut him off from it. Gives him the free item. Again, GaRpy's being very tentative about moving close range to it. And he doesn't want to go through the teleporter. Feels that he might suffocate himself if he goes through. Oh, the sneaky totem on the side. He should have spotted that totem. Ooh. If he goes through the teleporter, you're actually insane, GaRpy. Just checks that he's got rid of it. Initial rocket could have done a bit more damage then. Again, it's a bit of a stalemate right now. I think if GaRpy had the LG, this could be very different. Oh. What a prediction shot from him, actually. Even if it didn't do that much damage. Oh, good rocket. And the follow-up. He's going to push into it. Eventually he gets himself over to the lightning gun. And Raisy ends up walking into a heap of rockets. So has to wave goodbye to the heavy. Again, good. Free fire with the lightning gun. Only a sprinkle of damage now. Oh, he's actually went through. Did he see him? Couple of good rockets. GaRpy backs off again. Like, he seems very focused right now. He's not overcommitting to fights at all. He says, as maybe cast a curse him. It's just been very, very solid from him. Darworld comes through. He's not going to teleport through it. Bit of extra damage. Heavy armor in a second. And although it's been a long, hard-fought round, ooh, he can't go for that. Rocket comes out. Not going to find it through the grate. No, he's behind. Oh my god. There's not much time left. He's on 21 health. How the hell is GaRpy going to survive this? You should be able to hear him. LG's come close. He's going to try and continue escaping from it. Oh, the LG is going to reach. Raisy takes him down. And it was that maybe not full awareness of where Raisy was at the previous area. Oh god, he might take the frag. Teleport through. The Mega's not up straight away. Can he take it quickly? No. He gets found, and GaRpy, after all that hard work.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
Yeah.
Fight.
GaRpy played pretty passively during that round after he had a lead. At the end, his defensive work wasn't too bad, but it's when that Dire was done to close the gap. It hurt a lot. Dire comes out. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Chase of the LG. There are health bubbles that are taken, but GaRpy still takes him down. A bit more aggressive, a bit more proactive now. Oh my god. Raisy actually goes through on that. He's going to die though. Raisy's being pretty suicidal now. Oh, and I think he's going to die again straight away. Yeah. 47. All of a sudden, like, round goes from 5 minute kind of like mindbender to 45-second throw your face at GaRpy.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
Oh, I've moved some rocket in the telly. Ouch. Dodges most of that nail gun damage. Actually goes through that orb. Doesn't want to get caught out near the bounce pad, so useful to make that move. And now the heavy. Not going to be able to do damage on to Mega, but GaRpy should have perfect timing on it at the moment. He's actually going to find him. There's no orb at the moment, but GaRpy jumps, and all of a sudden, that LG just pushes him to the ground. Watch out for those rockets. He actually gets pushed without having taken the heavy yet. That rocket, unfortunately for him, is not going to hit. More LG damage, hurting real bad. Where has Raisy gone? There's a health bubble. There's none over here. He needs that piercing sight. He needs some information to carry him into the next part of the game. Damage helps a little bit. GaRpy survives to... Oh, 1 rocket, 2 rockets. Oh, the 3rd rocket as well. They're all perfect. Just as it looked like he was going to lose out on Mega, lose out on full control of the map, he hits everything. Those are some absolutely disgusting shots from GaRpy. And that dire orb in is quite it's a very aggressive move to make. You should expect to take some damage if you do that. But, I mean, all 3 of those rockets, that's just really nice from GaRpy. Can hear him. It's not on the upper level. I think he's figured that he was on the upper level just then rather than lower. Now he's worked it out. Got him over the side, cutting off that lower exit in case he wanted to use that. Ooh, good rocket there from Raisy. Oh, actually getting a lot of damage from below. Totem's not going to do anything for him there. He might try and cut him off now. LG hurting a bit. Still a good angle for Raisy to do damage on him, but I think GaRpy wants to commit. It's nice. GaRpy looking like he can put himself on tournament point if he wins this round. This whole map is match point, essentially, tournament point anyway, I guess. I've done with 1 rocket. Bit of chip afterwards. While until items are going to be up now. I think he's just now noticed that that heavy got taken. LG is decent. Pushes Raisy back a little. It's hard for him to close the gap onto Mega. It's hard for either of them to close the gap on Mega, really. And GaRpy's got to leave now. He can't even take those 2 health bubbles. They look so appetizing, but just not going to work. Raisy! Oh, the air rocket won't land, and the nail gun has given Raisy a little bit of breathing room. Still, GaRpy though in the lead. 50 seconds left on the clock. Raisy's got to do something quickly. Oh, he goes on it. Raisy's got a chance for vengeance. Rocket's definitely not the same as GaRpy's was before, but the rocket's not going to hit for GaRpy. Raisy's continued pressure was absolutely fine. And he's going to get himself heavy armor. GaRpy's going to have LG, he's going to have rockets. He's got a mediocre stack. He's got, well, who cares how much time there's left because it's their last champion each, and whoever wins this frag is going to be on map point. Good rocket at the end. I think GaRpy, I won't be surprised if we see him play very passively for a minute. I don't think he wants to give map point to Raisy. I think he wants to close this out as soon as possible, so I'd be surprised if he doesn't put everything into this round now. Still trying to buy himself some space. Heavy's going to be up in a moment. GaRpy just trying to hold on to some positions where he can get some sight of what's happening on the map. If he can now hold Raisy over here for a second, he can try and earn himself that Mega, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be another rotation that goes to Raisy. Going a little bit close there. Bit of extra damage. Rocket jump up now for Raisy. GaRpy, got to be careful. He hits 1 rocket. He might be able to escape still. He's going to use the Berserk to do that. He actually went over to the rockets. Raisy would have just found him then. GaRpy's got 150 health, 25 armor. good rocket. Heavy machine gun hurts. 45 damage done by Raisy. Mega is up. Oh. Bit more damage like that, GaRpy, and there's maybe hope for you in this round. GaRpy is playing very sensibly, and Raisy just can't get a clean fight going. He can't get a fight where he's happy to just push forward into him. There's always an escape route for GaRpy. There's always some corridor for him to dive off into. He's got his ability back. Oh, the rocket's good, and another one after. All of a sudden, GaRpy has equalized things. If you include this Mega being taken by Raisy, if he challenges for heavy now, he can take this round. The plus back is strong in GaRpy, and he has earned himself a heavy after playing so out of control for the last couple of minutes. Right, he can't afford to give away this control now. LG, Raisy's in trouble. He can't find his way through the door. He's locked against the pillar or whatever, or the arch, and he couldn't move. GaRpy locks down another and is on tournament point now.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Raisy could not close out that round, and that almost is more frustrating than the round we saw. Oh, that rocket almost landed again. Then that round we saw with Anarchy, where it was like at 4 minutes 59, he runs into GaRpy in the winner bracket final. I'd say that's almost like more of a kick in the teeth, because you've spent so long working in that round and you've had so long in control. It's just, it takes the wind out of you. GaRpy wouldn't mind. Oh god. Good rocket. But Raisy is the one who's feeling good now. Ooh, this is a frag for Raisy. There it is. Nice, Raisy. That's what we need. We needed him to come back strong in this round. Now, holding him over in this area. This is quite annoying. The thing is, Raisy can't really go close in case GaRpy gets like a surprise dire orb on him first. He's got to try at this chip damage. Oh well, GaRpy actually goes through. That's, yeah. He's not going to be able to do much from that. I like the dire orb play as well from Raisy, because it means he at least does his best to force that spawn back over to the Mega side if there's a bit of an extra delay on when he does respawn. And he gets both of the items from him. Good work from Raisy. Goes through the dire orb, sends him into the air a little bit. GaRpy's weak. He's going to use that berserk to get out. Great weapon switch from Raisy, but he's not rewarded with any extra damage. Oh, the LG's nice. This has got to be the round for Raisy. We're 2 for 2 on the second map in Grand Finals.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3.
Hey, what's up? Almost a 5-5, 5-5 OP count, guys. Go, go, go. Oh, God. Okay, that dire orb misses. I don't think it's going to be a huge deal in the grand... Say not a huge deal. Like, that was open access to rockets that he wanted early on. He doesn't have rockets right now. And doesn't have dire orb. He's going to have to take a little bit longer route to get places. And I think GaRpy's realized this lack of weaponry. Oh, no, that's great. Raise up. Go fetch. Go take that. Yeah. I'm going to go get rockets now. Bye. Oh, hello. Oh, the direct is nice. GaRpy's going to try and race over to Mega now. Woohoo! The quad 5 OPs, guys. Got quad, man. 4 of a kind is always good. Oh, what a rocket again. He's predicting Raisy's movement amazingly. I say that. He didn't have piercing sight up, did he? I don't think he... Oh, maybe he did. Never mind. Oh, what? And the LG, all of a sudden, Raisy jumps at him, and it's just not a favorable angle to use. Now Raisy fighting with a disadvantage. Again on the LG. GaRpy, he doesn't hit weak. Especially when you're a jumping Doom. Oh, again, with the rocket damage, and he follows up. GaRpy needs one more kill to lock this one down. He's got that heavy ready and waiting for him. Mega's just been taken. He's a little short of HP, but still feeling good. Time to keep that focus up. Machiavelli, we are in the second map of the first series in the grand final. GaRpy's a map up already. He's been looking really, really good. Not going to get any extra damage on that, but I do like the thought behind what GaRpy was doing then. If we weren't on tournament point, I'd switch over to Raisy's perspective to see what he can do in this, but GaRpy might be on the brink of taking this 125 FPS down. Too much there. GaRpy's just playing really, really careful Quake. You got your 2 frags. Sure, one more will take the tournament down for you now, but no, do not make an unnecessary risk. But at the same time, don't give away too much control for free. Make sure you're doing a bit of damage here and there, and it's not just giving Raisy free reign of the map. He could still catch you out somehow. That piercing sight's only going to protect you 20% of the time, maybe. Oh, he goes through. Maybe expecting that to be... oh, he drops on it. Oh, the Mega! He's denied it. The LG was good enough, it kept him back. Despite Raisy pushing through on the piercing sight, he was fine with that. And GaRpy might be losing his grip on this game. Not a move he had to make. Uh-oh. Gyro comes out again. He's got 20 uncomfortable seconds without that ability up. Uh-oh, GaRpy. Rockets, 2 directs, but it's going to be Raisy who hits another. It's heavy. Who's going to get heavy? Oh, no spawn for GaRpy on that item. He's got the nail gun. Can he try and close this one down? His stack is just not favorable at all. He needs to get himself to rockets. Oh, he might have found LG. This is actually kind of scary for Raisy. Alright. Fear is over. Frag decides whether or not we get another map, guys, or if GaRpy takes the tournament. GaRpy's plus back was so good previously, but he was not able to make it work when he was a 2-champion advantage. Oh my god. There's 3 totems on the map now that GaRpy's not taken care of. And he runs into one! He takes a 25 health bubble. Rockets are missing though from... Oh, he misses! Raisy misses everything! That was the signal to move in for the kill. The 100 damage totem. That was it. That was the glory opening into taking this map. And then GaRpy turns around and says, suck on my rockets. And he takes down the tournament with that. That's 3-2 in the second map. The 2-0 in the grand final. God damn, GaRpy.